emergency funding to deal with the Zika virus, which reports that close to 300 pregnant women in the US and its territories have shown signs of the infection. This as the UN's World Health Organization announced that the virus had reached Africa, with thousands infected in Cape Verde on Africa's west coast.
With the number of infections expected to rise as warmer weather approaches, the Obama administration is pushing for Congress to approve almost $2 billion in funding to fight the outbreak.
Unfortunately, what we have right now is the Senate approving a package that would fund a little over half of what's been requested. The House so far has approved about a third of the money that's been requested, except that money is taken from the fund that we're currently using to continue to monitor and fight against Ebola. So effectively, there's no new money there. All that the House has done is said, you can rob Peter to pay Paul.
This week, the Senate approved $1.1 billion in funding, while the House voted to allocate $622 million, financed through cuts from existing programs such as to combat Ebola.
Understand that this is not something where we can build a wall to prevent. Mosquitoes don't go through customs. To the extent that we're not handling this thing on the front end, we're going to have bigger problems on the back end.
The UN confirming that the Zika virus has now spread to Africa, close to a region already devastated by Ebola.
This is the first time that the Zika strain, responsible for outbreaks linked to neurological disorders and microcephaly, has been detected in Africa. The findings are of concern because it is further proof that the outbreak is spreading beyond South America and is on the doorstep of Africa. As a first step, WHO says that countries should heighten risk communications to pregnant women and promote protection steps and avoid mosquito bites as well as sexual transmission.
The World Health Organization has warned that there's a strong scientific consensus emerging that the Zika virus can also cause a rare neurological syndrome that causes temporary paralysis in adults. Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.